Black soldiers in World War I. Enlistment challenges. At the outbreak of World War I, many black Americans faced discrimination and unequal treatment but still enlisted to serve their country. Segregation in the military. The U.S. military was largely segregated during World War I, with black soldiers often relegated to labor battalions and support roles. Harlem Hellfighters. The 369th Infantry Regiment, known as the Harlem Hellfighters, served on the front lines in France and gained recognition for their bravery and achievements. Discrimination in training camps. Black soldiers endured discrimination even in training camps, facing unequal facilities and harsh treatment. Combat roles in Europe. Despite initial assignments to labor and service battalions, some black units eventually served in combat, demonstrating exceptional courage and skill. Recognition by allies. The French and other Allied forces often treated black soldiers with more respect than their American counterparts, acknowledging their contributions. Buffalo Soldiers. The legacy of the Buffalo Soldiers from the post-Civil War era continued during World War I, with some serving on the US-Mexico border and others in Europe. African American officers. The number of African American officers in the military was limited, reflecting racial prejudices of the time. Race riots. Racial tensions erupted in several military camps, leading to race riots, including the Houston riot of 1917. Wartime opportunities. Despite challenges, wartime service provided black soldiers with opportunities for social and economic advancement upon their return. The Great Migration. The experience of black soldiers in World War I played a role in the Great Migration, as many sought better opportunities in northern cities after the war. Soldiers returning home. Black soldiers returning from the war found themselves facing racial violence and discrimination, sparking activism for civil rights. Double Victory Campaign. The Double Victory Campaign emerged during World War II, emphasizing victories over fascism abroad and racism at home, building on the experiences of black soldiers in World War I. Legacy of service. The service of black soldiers in World War I contributed to the broader narrative of African American military contributions throughout U.S. history. The 92nd and 93rd Divisions. These were the main African American combat units, fighting in France and earning praise for their bravery and dedication. W.E.B. Du Bois and the Crisis. Du Bois, through the NAACP's magazine The Crisis, advocated for equal rights and recognition of black soldiers' contributions. African Americans in the Medical Corps. Many black soldiers served in the Medical Corps, contributing significantly to healthcare during the war. James Reese. Europe. A prominent bandleader and lieutenant, Europe led the Harlem Hellfighters band and introduced jazz to European audiences during the war. Impact on civil rights movement. The experiences of black soldiers in World War I influenced the subsequent civil rights movement, as returning veterans demanded equality. Posthumous recognition. Some black soldiers received posthumous recognition for their bravery, including the awarding of the Medal of Honor. Red Hand Division. The 92nd Division earned the nickname Red Hand Division from the French, symbolizing their hard-hitting effectiveness in battle. Racial disparities in recognition. Despite individual acts of heroism, systemic racial disparities persisted in the recognition and awards given to black soldiers. Historical injustice. The contributions of black soldiers were often overlooked or downplayed in historical accounts, contributing to a broader narrative of racial injustice. Documenting history. Efforts are ongoing to document the experiences of black soldiers in World War I, ensuring their stories are preserved for future generations. Centennial Commemoration. The centennial of World War I provided an opportunity to revisit and acknowledge the contributions of black soldiers, fostering a deeper understanding of their role in history.